Alright, so I'm going to apologize right off the bat for the noise of both the industrial fans and my swamp cooler, but it's about 100 degrees in the shop right now, and they're making it bearable. So it's definitely going to fuck up the sound quality. And of course, staying hydrated, as always. It's very important to stay hydrated in the shop when it's hot outside. You know, in those summer months here in Arizona where it can easily hit 120 degrees in the shop. This is going to be episode 23, I think. And today we're going to be dealing with the fact that it's the 1 year anniversary of me waking up and having a stroke, and how I'm obviously still alive and relearn how to talk and write and all that good stuff. We're gonna be talking about a couple of pretty serious oil leaks on this 84 Evolution, and showing a little bit of the video from the flat track races. That's mainly me heckling my son and my buddy Steve, who owns this motorcycle. But talking about that experience as well. So I hope everyone enjoys episode 23. I don't have a name for it yet. I'll figure that out when I'm much, much drunker.
Well, if you can't get it started, I'll give you some gasoline. You know that I love you and I love your machine. I'll be your Christmas man tonight. You know I got right to it, baby. Make you feel alright.
This episode of Reverend Sam is a Tool Time is sponsored by Donate for Skate. When I say sponsored by, they didn't give me shit. It's just a great organization. It's something I actually believe in. So I'm flat out giving them free advertising. Donate for Skate, and I'll just read the description off the Facebook page. Collecting used skate parts for kids in developing countries, giving kids purpose, happiness, and hope. Spread one love by inspiring, teaching, and skate donations. Okay, basically, your used skateboard equipment, donate it to Donate for Skate, and it will get sent to places like Africa and South America. All kinds of absolute third world countries where they not only can they not afford skateboards, they don't have the infrastructure if they did, or if they could. Okay? And skateboarding has given a lot of us, a lot of the people watching these videos, well, it's given us a lot. It's given us the perseverance to keep getting back up. It's made us friends all around the globe. Every skateboarder I've ever met could spot another skateboarder. It's given us a perspective that few people have, and there's a lot of countries out there that they don't have any sort of access whatsoever to skateboarding. So go to the Donate for Skate Facebook page at Donate for Skate. Connect with the good people at Donate for Skate and donate your used skateboarding gear to help some kids that have absolutely no chance other than you helping to experience what we take for granted and the lessons and the things that we've learned from skateboarding. So this episode of Reverend Sam is a Tool Time is sponsored by and dedicated to Donate for Skate. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm back in the office. I fucked around with Steve's bike a little bit, as you saw in the video, and measured his nuts. They were larger than I suspected out of Steve. But I'm back in the office, and we're going to talk about the races, the flat track races, and the stroke. Because it's not today, but when this video is released, it'll be the 1 year anniversary of the stroke, and I fully anticipate that I'm going to live long enough to celebrate that by releasing this video. So the flat track races were great. I mean, what a good time. We had absolutely beautiful weather. We had a cold front move in the day before the races, and it stayed for the entire weekend. So the Saturday of the races, we had a high of 86, and a high of 86 for Phoenix, Arizona in May is, I mean, it doesn't get any more beautiful than that. I mean, you're looking for a long sleeve shirt to wear, because this time of the year it's generally in the mid 90s to low 100s. So I had invited Logan to the flat track races, and he seemed real excited to go. Of course, he's 14, so him being excited to go was basically like, yeah, I'll go. That's the exact look he gave me. Okay, but he's 14 and he's too cool for school these days. So him saying, yeah, I'll go, is like the rest of us going, yeah, that'd be fucking kick ass. So we had an entire day of me asking Logan what he thought of the flat track racing experience, and all I would ever get out of him is, it's cool. I mean, that's all you're gonna get out of a 14-year-old boy. He definitely had a good time. He got a hat from Ramjet. He got a big giant Harley Davidson mug from the Wounded Riders Association, and he got to watch all kinds of crazy people walk by while I made fun of them, and he got to watch some really, really fast motorcycles, and which he enjoyed, because Logan rides on my Harley a lot with me, and what he really, really likes is things like when we'll get on like a freeway on-ramp and I can just crank it and go really, really fast. He really, really enjoys that, as a 14-year-old skater is gonna do. He likes the gift of speed. He loves the noise. He loves the smell. He loves all of it. Also, there's a video clip that should be playing right now of me fucking with Steve. Steve is very, very excited about his 84 Softail, and he should be. Steve is also like just absolutely Mr. OCD, and he fixates on facts to the point where if we didn't love him so much and it wasn't funny, we'd probably end up choking him. Like the fact that his Harley is the only year that they had they added space in the primary, so that instead of 1 quart of primary fluid like every other Harley Davidson, his holds 1.5 quarts, and he has told us this a million times now. I mean, to the point where, like, now when he says it, we all just laugh. Halfway through it, we were definitely ready to choke him. So here's a little video over my shoulder of me fucking with Steve briefly, because we're friends and that's what we do.
Does it have a Kickstarter?
Does it have a Kickstarter?
Does it have a Kickstarter?
Yeah, Steve will never use it, but yes.
How about a 4-speed transmission? Are those rare?
Hey Steve, how many quarts of fucking primary fluid does it take?
1.5.
Okay, so it's been a year since the stroke. It's been a crazy year, definitely. I wouldn't say it was my worst year. Physically, it was probably my worst year. But all the way around, it was definitely not my worst year. You know, I still suffer from some of the after effects. But, I mean, I relearned how to talk. I relearned how to write. I've got a book coming out very, very soon. I still deal with quite a bit of anxiety when I wake up in the morning. I actually have to talk to myself to make sure that I can speak. I say I wake up in the morning and I do that. I do that probably 10 times a day. Every time I'm feeling like a little bit weird, or a little bit dizzy or anything, and those are all symptoms from the original stroke. I still get little weird dizzy spells. The world still feels a little tilted, and it might always from now on. I don't really know, but I'm not on any medication anymore other than an aspirin in the morning. I'm not on any blood pressure medication. No more medication to regulate my heart rhythm. No anxiety medication. Though this last month or so, I actually started taking some of it due to some of the other crazy shit that's been going on. But I rapidly stopped. And for the last couple of weeks, haven't touched any of it, and everything's pretty good. I mean, things are it's been a year, things are getting pretty close to back to normal. My hands work again. I still have a little tiny deficit in my left foot that no one on earth would notice other than me. Little tiny bit of a stutter, which I've helped myself rehab with these videos. All of you have really helped me get through this, and I will continue to get through it. Right now, there's physically no reason for me to have to worry, and everything is looking really good into the next year. So thank you everyone who have called, messaged, and there's a few of you who have constantly, week after week, asked me how I was doing, and I haven't always been honest. I learned my lesson on the being fully honest with people early on, when they realize you're actually fucked up and then don't want to talk to you. But for the most part, I've been able to be completely honest and forthright with how exactly I've been doing. And I really appreciate all the people who have talked to me and who have supported me and who have had my back and who have worried about me. That year is over. It's time to put it away and stop thinking about it and start thinking about the next one. Bike has not been driven for a couple of days now. There's a much larger.
Well, it's gonna be a low down and you ain't feeling good, call on me, honey. You know what I'll do. I'll be your Christmas man.
That is 90
Tonight.
Gearloo. I can always tell Gearloo by how it
You know I got the right move, baby. Make you feel alright.
Since we filled the transmission up with,
Well, if you can't get it started, I'll give you some gasoline. You know that I love you and I love your machine. I'll be your Christmas man.